Walnuts are goated. Walnuts are good. He likes peanuts and Red Dead 2. YouTube, we are live. Folks, we are here with Darkwood. I believe this is the final chapter of Darkwood.
Pistachios are the best nuts.
Pistachios are goated. The problem is they're too expensive. In North America, they cost way too much because we have to import them. Way too much money. They're good, though. YouTube. This is the final day of Darkwood. TLDR of what's been going on and where we are now in this game. TLDR of everything that we know.
5 lives on YouTube titled Darkwood Part 1 XDX.
You're not wrong. I haven't updated the titles of the YouTube videos in probably 2 weeks. I'm surprised it all just isn't, like, the same title from, like, Death Stranding. Like, Death Stranding Part 1, Part 1, Part 1, Part 1. Or Schizoed. Okay, here we go. So what is this game? Where are we? What's going on? Where did we leave off last night? Darkwood is set in a mysterious forest. A forest that seemingly grew out of nowhere. The people inside are stuck. Food gone. Animals mutated. Life expectancy very short. This place is a hellscape. We open up as a doctor, and we're treating people. We have people locked in rooms, at one point in cages, whatever, and we leave our cottage, and we find somebody lying on the floor wounded. We bring him in, lock him in a room, and then the focus shifts from the doctor, who we played initially, to the guy we are now. We are then tasked with finding a way out of the forest. The doctor took our key. We had a key on us that would open up a door that would lead us through a tunnel that would let us escape the forest. We have been searching for the doctor for the last few days, going through the worst conditions. Savage naked men, bird demons, spider men with multiple fucking limbs. It's a nightmare. We finally found him. Ghouls indeed too, yeah, ghouls. We finally found him, and he let us out to another hellscape. We weren't even able to leave. We got through the door, we took the key, he came with us, and it led us into a swamp. And in this swamp, we found a village. The village had this big tree. This mutated, disgusting tree that was taking people and mutating them into its bark. It was like a sentient flesh tree. And you could hear them talk. You could see their body parts wriggling around. They were all interconnected to this tree. The roots, all of them, were the people of the tree. Okay? This is some eldritch horror abomination. I don't even know what's going on. It's disgusting. So, we burned the tree down. We found a homeless man, a crippled homeless man, and he said, by God, I hate that tree. I stay up at night listening to the wailing of my fellow fucking villagers who are now assimilated into the thing. So we went down into a cave, into a basement, into a cave, and we burned the thing down. So where we are now is in the aftermath of the tree burning. I do have to check out one more place, which is a radio tower. It seems like who we are as a character, we came from the outside world and we ended up in the forest on accident. Because every person I find, a few people I find, have the same key that we did. And we found ramblings of like observations and data being collected, so it seems like who we are as the player is some sort of scientist or something. And we're figuring out what the hell's going on, and we're getting out of here. Right? That's all we know. So we gotta go check a radio tower, see what that's about, and then go see the tree. Alright? There we go. That is currently where we are. Thank God! All right, the alerts are going to go off too. We are stuck in a forest. Not here on purpose, I assume. And we've spent the past few days trying to figure out how to leave. Now, what we gotta go do... My inventory is completely cooked. Even the traders, the people who I've been trading with, are gone. Everything is gone. So... Thank you for the recap. I can only watch your stream twice a week. Either way, I am excited for the game. My wife says hi. Hello! Hello, wife! I don't even know your name, but hello! I hope you're both well. That's awesome, man. A wife, a husband, whatever it may be, you know, being happy is something special. Something special coming from League. That's 1 in a million. But yeah, that's the recap. So, this game is very, I mean, it's cryptic. It's weird. It doesn't tell you everything. You kind of have to find out things as you play. And, I can't use any of this. Okay, you don't copy that guy's nice message. Leave him and his wife alone. Let them be happy. Let them live life. Let them enjoy their time on Twitch. Leave the wife and him alone. Okay. All right, let's go. So, what are we currently doing? Radio tower. So we checked the cottage. Crazy. Weird stuff. We checked the helicopter. We actually found a picture of the doctor in the helicopter. It looks like he was also here. He crashed into this place to maybe try and save people. Radio tower. All right. My cat Jinx loves watching you when I have your stream up on the side. He likes to paw at you every now and then, and it's cute. That's awesome. I've got cats. My family has the cats now, but cats are cute. You know, me and Mochi. He's like my little bro, but when I did have the cats, they were always very loving. We'll say loving. I mean, cats typically don't even want anything to do with you unless they want something, but you know. Why would he have a picture of himself? It was a picture of him with his wife, his kid, his family. I should enter the hole. Maybe I'm a feline friend. Maybe it thinks I'm one of him, one of the cats. You know, I actually had a cat that was very much like Mochi. And she's gone now. She got ran over by a car. But most of the cats that I grew up with pretty much stuck to themselves. But we did have one cat that was very much like a dog. Like, actually kind of crazy. She'd run up to you and say, meow, 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 meow. Oh, like a dog. Literally like a dog who wanted attention. And speaking of attention, I gotta give Alpha some attention. Hey! Alpha! With 5 gifted subs, sir. Thank you so much, man. Listen, I know Alpha's business. I don't know what he does in his free time, but I do know his business. Thank you for keeping it up, Toby. Hey, thank you, man, for the gifted subs and for staying subscribed. I appreciate it. I know what you want. And what you want is nothing. You don't want to spin. You don't even want time added. You don't want any of that stuff, dude. Thank you, man. I will be doing my best. You know, we've been here for about... Unfortunately, I play ADC in League. Okay, never mind. Well, you know what? Some things are better left unspoken. Now I'm just going to view you differently. I'm sorry. From an alpha to a beta in one sentence is not what I'm going to say. Alpha, thank you, sir. And again, I won't give you a spin. I won't put time. I know you don't want that stuff. So thank you. I appreciate it, man. Disgusting roll. Hey, you know, ADC is an interesting thing if you just make it... If you can play the game on your own and not rely too much on the support, I mean, it's going to be a much better time. But Alpha, thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. You know, we've been here for like 6 months. I don't think we're coming up on 7 months just yet, but we have been consistent every day. I have been online every day. 10 hours, 13 hours, something like that, usually. And, you know, we're somehow managing being alive and also streaming this much, so we're gonna see how long that lasts, because this is my health is waning just a little bit. So. You're a legend. Hey, no, thank you, man. You guys, listen. The Tobias Fate legend would be nothing without you guys. You know, streamers wouldn't be anything without their audience. So, if anything, you guys are the legends. Just saying. I just get on, I do my thing, and if people enjoy it, that's amazing, you know? Yo, Zito is gifting a sub. Hello, sir. And thank you, Zito. He's gonna make you brush your teeth and eat your bugs. Okay. So we have to find the radio tower, which I think is actually behind this building. It should be right here. No. How do you get in? You know what? I think it's hidden. I think it's up here. I believe there was a hidden entrance into this, like, radio tower, but I just don't know where it is. I've gone into it once and then I ran away. Is this it? Is that it? I think this is it, no? Yo, Zito's gifting a second sub. Hey, dude, thank you. A third sub? What the hell? And we found the entrance. Hey, thank you, man. Zito is very selective in who he gives subs to. Zito pinpoints Giga Chads. And Gigettes. Giget Chads. Another sub. That is 4 gifted subs from Zito. He can't be stopped. Nobody's gonna stop him. You don't fucking stop him. Yo, Zito, thank you, dude. Oh my god. Five gifted subs from Zito. I said don't stop this man, and nobody did. You let him do his thing. Zito. 5 gifted subs, sir. As always, thank you, man. Hey, Zito has been gifting individual subs for ages. Can I offer you a spin, Mr. Zito? You want a spin? You got it, sir. Listen, I know we're yapping quite a bit. Let's give you that spin. I'm gonna say 2 times. I'm gonna say 2 times. It might be. Oh, 25%. That's not bad. 25% is not bad. There you go, 750. It did not add time. Now it added time. Hey, Zito, thank you, bro. And that's a win! That is a win! Oh, it's because I accidentally spelled sub wrong. Whoops. As always, Zito, thank you, dude. He gifted me a sub before I even realized that my sub had ran out. No, you guys are awesome with what you've done for me, man. Like, I don't want to keep... I'm not going to keep glazing everyone, even though that's what I do. But, you know, hey, some people come by and they're like, hey, take some subs, you know? You take a sub, you take a sub. Here's 5 subs, you know, whatever it may be. It's awesome. No problem. Hey, look, you won, though, man. Okay, so we are currently in the radio tower. We are trying to figure out why the fuck a radio tower is in here, and what are we supposed to be doing with this information. Didn't bring the molly. You know what you do if you don't have a Molotov? You fucking blast them! You scum! No! Chicken jockey for dinner! Fuck. Disgusting filth. Look at these things. Yeah! You die! You died, babies! All of your putrid kind! Cool. This is the Banshee hideout, I think. Did Zito gift another sub? Dude, Zito, thank you, man. Holy shit, he keeps going! Thanks, dude. Ew. That's kind of brutal. You know, these things are just sleeping. Zito is gifting another sub. The man just doesn't stop. You're not wrong. He is pinpointing very kind people in chat, and he says, by God, you will not leave this chat room unsubscribed, is what he's doing. This is kind of fun, look. Whoops. That is, you know what? Those things are fucking disgusting, though. Those things are not good. They're bad people. Dude, the shotgun is awesome. Shit. Oh my God. Dude, look how many there are. Holy shit. I can't even use the shiny stones. Ew. What the fuck? So that right there is how we leave. What are we supposed to do with this information? Are they eating the people? Look at this. I think I remember the code to this door. Really? What was the code? I think I remembered the code to this door. Huh? Lottery ticket. Key to the underground. Head flicker magazine. Drawing from the box. Where was this supposed code? It's the key to the radio tower? Something about that? Note about the black shell. Thick goo and light. 1984? I mean, just try it, because why not? Okay. Key to the underground. Nope. I mean, 1984 didn't work. How do you get in here? 1984, maybe? Try it again, even though I'm brain dead. 1984. So that was the doctor's photo. This doctor had a family. I mean, we know that because he's rambled on about having a daughter, having a wife. He's looking for them, but he's going insane. The code to the cart door. No, it's old. So it says I should know the code. I should know the code? Dog tag. Yeah, see, that's the other half of the photo. That's his wife and that's his daughter. He told me it 2 minutes ago? No, he didn't. Well, the character said the code out loud? Wait, did he really? Wait, did my character say the code out loud? Oh my god, are you serious? 8684. Really? How did I miss that? Whoops. Oops. Okay, then. Radio equipment. A civilian radio overgrown with roots. Okay. The underground entrance. The underground entrance. To where? Wait, is this the underground entrance, as in to the door? This may be a one-way road. Only one shot? What the fuck is that? Oh, the tree. I found a floodgate in the tunnel. I'm afraid I will only have one shot of getting further down the passage. I feel it will lead me to the right place. Okay. The door will only open if I close the previous one. Where are we going? Ew. You only have one chance. Only one chance for what? Wait, how do I get rid of the fungus? Wait, do I need flames? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, we're good. Fuck. I can hear someone calling incomprehensibly from the depths of the corridor. Calling, come. Come to me. It's in Polish. The words "come to me" have been scribbled out on the ground. Shiny stones. You know, I don't want to pick up the shiny stones because I feel like they're a way back. I feel like me picking them up has no value. I should be using them to my advantage. This seems to be a fucking maze. What do you think you're doing here? Got lost, poor fella. Oh! The door. What am I supposed to do? I mean, I could break the door down, maybe. Okay. Oh my god, we're back in the doctor's house. We're back from the... We're back in the beginning of the game. Ooh. A metal table with leather belts strapped on. Oh, God. What are you supposed to do? I got a weapon. It's like fucking Alan Wake. Shit. Wait, what are we supposed to be doing? What is going on? What the hell is this? This is a very long... Ew. It looks like we're in the bowels of the tree. door back here? Am I supposed to be going in that thing's mouth? It's like, what? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm fucked. A shovel. There's nothing down that hallway. What the fuck are we doing? Where are we even going? I mean... It's like a... This is like some fucked up fever dream. And now I wake up? What the fuck? Okay. What about the tree? What about going back to the village and seeing the burned tree, no? $21? Huh? The oven's lit. What am I supposed to do? Sit out here and die? There's no map, there's nothing. Where are we? Scarecrow. I mean, it looks like the suit that the guy was wearing, right? That's the merchant guy's suit. Bill's here. What kind of suit you say you're wearing right now? It looks like a coat. Like a coat with like a weird fedora hat thing. You can't even see who you are in this game. I mean, I still think I'm some sort of researcher. That's what I've gathered from this game. I'm some sort of like, I'm a guy from like the outside world, right? The doctor says, oh, you don't belong here. You're not part of us, right? Well, when you die, you can see yourself. An AK? A damaged shortwave radio. Okay. You know what I didn't take was batteries. Jar with a sample. Fungus. So I think we are researchers. Look, jar with a sample of fungus. This guy had a shortwave radio and an AK. So maybe we came into the forest trying to do research and shit kind of, you know, fell apart. Maybe something like that, right? This seems to be some sort of, like, military base. A destroyed oven, the jar with the protective substance lies shattered on the ground. Note about walls of trees. What the fuck? Is that like the radius of it? The structure resembles a honeycomb. The surface of particular cells varies from 80 to as many as 360 square kilometers. The cells gradually divide into smaller ones. It could be assumed that with time the forest will achieve a homogeneous form. The tree grows with remarkable regularity. Regularity? Forming walls with the average thickness of 50 meters. Oh my god. The distance between trunks are never higher than 10 centimeters according to preliminary analysis. Only 151 of the total volume consists of actual trees, although this figure is hard to verify. So this thing is spreading, whatever this is. 15%. 50% of the total volume consists of actual trees. I mean, whatever's going on here was like a weird... You know what this kind of reminds me of? I'm getting the vibes of, like, Annihilation. That's what I feel like this is. Some weird alien entity, some eldritch fucking tree plopped down and is spreading like a plague. And everyone who kind of enters the forest becomes, like, mutated and fucked up. What the fuck? And we were trying to study it, that's why we came in here. Natalie Portman, she's in it. You know, I do want that one battery for my flashlight, but maybe I don't need it. Like, I don't know why... Look at this, they're trying to experiment on it. They're like electroshocking the tree. Its roots, look at that, see? So we're here to kind of study this damn thing. It's like a giant cosmic horror. Some fucked up entity. Savage's body. And this was like the base camp. Right? Clearly this building was used for the military. The guy had a radio and an AK-47. That's not something you see inside the woods. Strange. You're watching an 8-hour video explaining what's going on, right? We're gonna watch YouTube content for sure. The watch isn't broken, time just doesn't move here. Typically, when there's some sort of storied element to this game, time won't move. In the standard exploration of the game, time does move, but like when you hit certain points where they want you to kind of figure it out, more of a story, you know, thing, it won't move. So when you're in the village, it doesn't move. When you're in the underground, it didn't move. When you're here, it doesn't move. So what are we doing here, though? Surely we don't have to go back, right? What the fuck? Is this supposed to be a thing? Jesus. We might have missed something. I'll go see. Savage man. I mean, did I miss anything in here? Sickle. No. Very strange, eh? It was a government psyop. I mean, it's got to be over here, right? Whatever it is we're here for needs to be in this area, and I probably just missed it. I can maybe go back to where I came from, but I don't think that's going to matter. Although, again, I can go back. Oh, there's a barricade here. Oh. That's what we were missing. Okay. Oh my god, it's the road. It's the road! It's the fucking road home. Burn the talking tree, only ashes remain. Okay. I just got an achievement for that. The crossed-out sign reads Darkwood. Oh my god. The road home. Yeah, look at that. That was in the picture. Even this guy's trying to go. Is that the homeless guy? Hey! Hey, brother! It's the crippled old man from the village. What is he doing? I think he's bugged out. You okay? Is he good? Look at that. What the fuck? The road home. I mean, I don't know if this is the road home, though. Look at that. You think this is the road home? The further I get, the more disgusting things are. How is this the road home? I feel like this is worse. What the fuck is that? Well, that part was fucking weird. "25 kilometers to the nearest town." Maybe we did leave. Really? 25 kilometers to the nearest town? It just looks like I'm fucking walking into more woods. Epilogue. Okay. Can't see a damn thing. I can't see a bloody fucking thing, lad. Holy shit. I think we're out. Look at that. Ah! We're out, baby. Look at that. Freedom. Holy shit. Really? Power lines. What a fucking nightmare that was. Dude. Feel the fresh air on my face. Look at that. Holy shit, we made it. What do we do now? Just go back to our life as, like, corporate scum? What's up, lady? And they're gone. Who's going to eat the bread now? Me. Yummy. I mean, if this is what the town looks like, just put me back in the woods. What a shithole. If this is what my town looks like, just throw me back in there with the goblins. What is this? My first floor neighbor. Good day. Good day to you. Did you miss me? Okay. Wait, what? This isn't right. Look at every fucking road has a hopscotch. Is that like a dev oversight? Every road has a hopscotch. There's no way this is right. Something is wrong here. And I still hear nonsense. And now they're gone. What the fuck? Doompa! I've got to take a Doompa. Yeah, okay. Potatoes. Can jars. Jar of jam. Dismic. Okay. What the fuck? I mean, I changed it like 20 times. There's nothing there. You want me to keep changing that? Sleep. Sleep. What the fuck is this? What is going on? What the fuck? The Doompa! This is my staircase. I have to take the Doompa. It's been here since I remember. Weird, but no one ever tried to steal it. The Doompa? The Doompa mobile? It's probably the work of the little punk from the 3rd floor. The Doompa. Boss! What's up? Got any spare change? Bro, what? I don't know. You're waking my kid. Let me in! Sorry. Bro, why? This is not right. Whatever this is so cursed. There is no way this is my life. Something is wrong. Pleased to see you, mister. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, maybe not. Pleased to see you, mister. Well, what's my name? Do you know my name? They're still green even though I've never seen anyone tending to them. Maybe they feed on the discarded cigarette butts. Huh? Dupa. There's my door. Home, sweet home. Let's settle in, play some Gears of War, and pretend all is well in the world. Home, sweet home, son. Look at that. So what do we do now? Do we just live in peace? It's my wardrobe. Take off your coat. I wonder what I look like. Can I go look at what I look like? Is there a mirror? I'm barely standing on my feet. I'll take a bath tomorrow, but I take one right now. Zapoo-poo. Where's my wife? Some note is lying on the table. I've made you some soup, heat it up. Ooh, soup, thank you, ma'am. Where's the soup? Look at this. Now you're tending to, like, stoves still. The old trusty gas stove, there's still some soup in the pot. Turn on. The smell fills the entire kitchen. Cook. I grab the largest dish from the closet under the sink and pour myself a bowl. It's not much, but it's enough. I don't remember the last time I've eaten a home dinner. Oh, that's what my Romanian friends' dishes look like. Like, where is Romania? Is that near Poland? My friend was Romanian. Kind of. It's kind of near there. Well, it's in Europe, but, like, where exactly? Not even close. It isn't? Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I just remember the dishes look like this. They always had some sort of, patterns and things. They look fancy. They were lined with, like, colors. The soup. Listen, if this was an American kitchen, this would be a fucking bowl of, like, fried chicken. Okay? That's the good stuff. And a Big Mac on the side for dinner. Or, for dessert. Yum! Can't wait to slurp down watery noodles. Disgusting. Exit. Cool. Well, I don't have... Well, we've got ornate plates here, obviously, but, like, some of the elaborate designs typically come from, Big Mac for dessert. You could make a Big Mac cookie. Like a chocolate cookie, like, layered. Ornate stuff? No. You just made it American. I mean, if you want ornate stuff, you have to go to, like, the little China shops. Oh, my dog! Hi, doggy! Suzrik! It's Mochi. Hi, Mochi. Look at that. Good boy. Look, hey, Mochi. Mochi's here. Fabric. The black and white Reuben, a real luxury. Unfortunately, it's broken. So much for the luxury, then. I'm very tired. I'd prefer to lie down in a regular bed. Ooh. Bedroom key. Okay. Why is the bedroom even locked? Well, let's go to bed. It's my bed. The white crumpled sheets look as if I've just woken up at last. I feel my sore legs buckling underneath me, my body becoming heavy and overwhelmingly lethargic. It was a grueling journey, 35 days of 35 days of torment. 35 days of fucking torment. Really? 35 days of torment. Don't sleep. Why not sleep? Wait, is this some sort of option? Do I have the option to just leave and do something else? I'm just gonna read-chat, or not read-chat, sorry. I'm just gonna go to bed, dude. A sedating warmth washes over me, a warmth of security and happiness. Time to sleep, you go, oh, time to sleep. Take my crusty fucking shoes off. I got fungus in them, bud. I got fungus. Ew, my fungus. Fungus feet. The rustling of the woods stretching away from the horizon kept the stranger awake for a long time. Eventually, fatigue washed over him, and the man fell into a deep, much-desired dream. Burning the tree opened the road home for many anguished inhabitants of the forest. Only 3 outcasts dressed in old rags and scrapped lamented over its charred remains. Something isn't right about this. The wolf finally satisfied his ever-insatiable hunger. After he finished carefully gnawing on every single bone of what remained of Chicken Lady's sister, he disappeared into his hideout. He supposedly spent the rest of his existence chasing his own tail. Something is wrong with this ending. Something is wrong with this game, period. I had walked through the streets. What the fuck was the radio and the potatoes? Why is every street with a fucking like a hopscotch? The woman living with the chickens left her hut and journeyed into the forest in search of her missing sister. Since then, the Chicken Lady's house is inhabited only by wild poultry. Okay. The boy with the violin came back to the silo. He threw away his gramophone and his violin. He started to listen to the hum of the forest, which calmed his scattered thoughts. Pietrek rose above the treetops in his rocket made out of scrap. He smiled as, peeking through the small plastic window of his spaceship, he saw the Milky Way's stars above, moving away at huge speed. Did I read that right? He saw the Milky Way's stars moving away at huge speed. I mean, he fucking crashed. He's dead. Did I not give him enough pieces to make his rocket? The barricaded cottage at the swamp became a prison for the 3 children. The oldest boy kept himself locked in the room following his escape attempt. The oldest boy kept locked in his room following the escape attempt would long remember his journey through the woods and the visit in the house overgrown with the white mushrooms. What the fuck? I can't read that for some reason. The 3 boys, their house became a prison? Really? Okay. Okay. What an interesting ending. That's it? No, something, I mean, it's kind of a that's a weird ending. That's kind of a weird ending, no? Pietrek, look, he's in there. Pietrek, Roosewicks. I mean, clearly something isn't right about that ending. Something isn't right. Everything seems so off. Is that just what the average Polish fucking town looks like? It's as decrepit as the forest. No one gives a shit. There's garbage everywhere. The place is in shambles. You've got an old radio speaking gibberish, saying sleep or some shit. You've got potatoes. Something is wrong about that ending. Do the epilogue again. Is there multiple endings to this game? Is that what that is? Center 1000. Hey, that's what I would have done, man. You'll feel better about it, dude. You will. There is multiple endings. Well, if that's the case, I mean, the other ending is probably disturbing as fuck. If that's the case, I mean, that ending makes you feel kind of empty. Like, do you actually, like, is that really the ending? You know what I mean? You just escape the forest and that's it? I mean, that game was good. That game was good. That was a great game, honestly. If there is a second ending, do you think it's worth playing? Should I go back and play it? Because we have all day to play, like, Darkwood and watch YouTube content. Is it worth playing? Okay, press 1 to play it, press 2 to watch it on YouTube. Play it. We could play it. All things considered, we did beat this game very early in the day. It's about 3 p.m. If there is a second ending, I don't mind going to do that, but, like, that end, whatever we just had, I don't know if you're satisfied with that ending, are you? Is that, something is wrong in that town, bro. Something is wrong in that town. Okay. I mean, we can go try it. I don't mind. So what do we do? Just load the save? So we load the save and then go back to town, essentially? What a weird game. So instead of going to the radio tower, I can now go to the tree. Oh, it just plays at the epilogue. Okay. So... What the fuck? See, now I'm very curious as to what the ending could be. If we just go to sleep and all is supposedly fine, what's the other one? I feel like in a game like this, there is no happy ending. This is such a bleak and disturbing game that, like, is that really just it? We're fine. We'll go do the other one. Like, look at this. Is so nonchalant. Right? You just kind of walk into town, you go to sleep, and that's it. There's no, like, big, grand, abrupt ending. You know what I mean? Not that the game needs one, but, like, you know, what was the government experiments about? Why were they studying this big fucked up tree? You know, what's with the fungus? And they're gone. Every street here looks the same. Every fucking road has a hopscotch. This doesn't seem real. Bro, I don't know what this is, like some coke dream. My first floor neighbor. Good day. Staircase. So maybe I should go do the radio again? If that matters. Like, why would this be here? Why would this even be here? As an option. Like, clearly this is some sort of important thing, no? Sleep. Sleep. So what if I go outside now? Instead of going to bed, what if I go outside? Oh, what's this? Ooh. The mushrooms! The mushrooms! There's fungus growing inside the building. Bro, this is some fucked up coke dream. Nah, whatever this is cursed, dude. The mushrooms are inside the building. What do I do? I mean, I can go back downstairs now. Why would there be mushrooms in here, though? Boss! What kind of homeless person lays like that? It looks like the fucking bodies in the forest. Like, what the fuck? I haven't seen you in a while. They're still green even though I've never seen anyone tend to them. Maybe they feed on discarded cigarette butts. That's what my mom has for breakfast. So, if there's supposed to be a second ending in this game, what are you supposed to fucking do for it? Wait, what the fuck? How long is this building? Oh my god, look at the fucking hallway. You know what this is? Why am I 99% sure we never left the forest? Why do I feel like this is some coke fucking dream, and I'm stuck in some side of like a mutated fucking tree? Why do I feel like whatever happened to the people in the tree at the village is exactly what happened to me, and I've been huffing all the fucking fumes in the forest, and I've gone insane? Why do I feel like that's the case? I mean, the guy literally talked about the doctor went insane because he was huffing all the fumes, right? And God forbid that guy laid down and just became part of the woods, right? Well, what about me? I apparently don't have a mask on. I don't have anything on. The lady with the elephants, the kids, I mean, they were the only people who seemed human. Everyone else was growing fucking fungus at their heads. So what the fuck is this? This is not my apartment. None of this is. What am I supposed to do now? What if I don't eat this? What if I don't want to eat that? No! I made you soup, heat it up. No, I'm good. Heat it up yourself. When you're home from your supposed work. Look at the... Look at... Everything has, like roots on it. Look. Look. What the fuck? These roots are growing from out under the floor panels. Fold the rug? What was that for? Oh, remove the flooring. Tools in the kitchen. Oh, what the fuck? Everything has roots growing out of it. Okay. Oh my god. I don't think we left the forest. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't think we left. I think I'm right. Whatever happened, I swear to God, we're probably coked out on the fumes. What the fuck? Rip up the whole floor, son. Renovation. Look at this shit. Oh, God. Every fucking floor in this place. Is that even water? Where's the key again? Can I leave? I don't want to leave my apartment. Yeah, I do. Wait, where's the key? How do I... Top room in one of the wardrobes? Really? Ooh. Where the fuck did I get those from? I just got a flashlight with batteries, but I can't even equip it? Fuck. Oh, there's two wardrobes here. I'm so dense. There was two separate ones. What the fuck? Yeah, you're fucking funny. Rip up this goddamn floor! Making me sleep in fungus. Fungus bed. It's my bed. The white crumpled sheets look as if I've just woken up at last. I feel my sore legs buckling underneath me, my body becoming heavy and overwhelmingly lethargic. It was a grueling journey, 35 days of human torment. Look closer. Fighting off sleepiness with difficulty, I lean over the bed. The springs creak noisily under the weight of my hand. As I cast my glance on the light brown construction from plywood, I notice familiar features. They are elongated and arched. I can still smell the fresh sheets and the pleasant warmth of the quilt. Oh my god. It's also like the fungus. Remember the mushroom grove in the third zone? The second zone. Remember when we ate the granny and it smelled good? They are elongated and arched. I can still smell the fresh sheets and the pleasant warmth of the quilt. Everything was supposed to be kind of luring you in. The smell of the granny. I ate her. I had to eat her. I was compelled to go to this smell. Look under the bed. I feel a gentle draught coming from the dark gap between the bed and the floor. Reach under the bed. My fingertips brush a thin layer of dust, coldness, moisture. I'm touching something rough, but my arm is too short to catch it. I think I need to move the bed. Move the bed. Is that a hole? Ooh. Enter. Everything with this, it's like a fungus or something. Right? Like, it lulls you into, Oh my god, are you serious? Was I actually right? Was I? Ow! What the fuck? Wait. Oh my god. Wait, I was knocked out the whole fucking time? Dirty, clumped hair cover the woman's face. She's murmuring in her sleep, clutching a ragdoll filled with straw. Ragdoll. The moon has faded. The man is fast asleep. He's smiling. He's hugging his knees with skinny, dirty arms. A swarm of flies is covering a black sore on his back. Ew. My coat. Oh my god. I was here the whole time then. That's my coat. Tunnel. It's a meter-wide tunnel covered with a slimy membrane. Further inside, I can see pulsating growths blocking the way ahead. I won't be able to pass through this way. My trousers. Look at... Ew, I'm naked. Got that big, massive schlong. Old, weathered clothes. My hat. What the fuck? I'm at the bottom of a huge valley. I feel the dirty, dry earth pulsating under my feet. The emaciated figure sleeps soundly, embracing the remains of a child. Oh my... Corpse? I hear a faint whisper. Stasiak, my little Stasiak, sleep. Oh wait, is that the mother? Stasiak? Is that the mother, the elephant? No. Wake up. The figure is dead asleep. I'm unable to wake them up. Wait, is that the dog? No. Stasiak's not the dog. What the fuck? Shiny stone. Figure is talking in its sleep, moving its hand as if caressing someone with affection. Ew. So what the hell is this thing then? If this thing has people sleeping, does this thing put people to sleep in a fucking dream? So what is this creature? What is this tree? This is like some eldritch horror. The figure speaks to someone in its sleep, squeezing an old man's photo in its hand. Another sleeping figure. The figure is dead asleep, unable to wake it up. Ew. Wake up! Get up! Shiny stone? Ew. look at this. Look how many people there are. Where the hell did this thing come from? How did it get everyone into this state? Is this so, like Annihilation? It's like Love, Death, and Robots? Like Beyond the Aquila Rift? You ever see that episode, Beyond the Aquila Rift? It's like a false sense of security. What the fuck? So does that mean everyone I met along my journey is also a fucking corpse? Does that just mean everyone I've seen is dead or sleeping? Is the world sleeping? What the fuck? So what does that even mean then? A pleasant warmth washes over me. This guy's awake. Ew. They're worshiping it. It's like an old god or something. I ain't going over there, fuck that. The man mumbles in his sleep. He's emaciated and dirty, but his face is radiant and calm. He clutches a rusty object covered with old beads, some weapon. Who is this? Listen to the murmurs. The man is talking in his sleep. These are only snippets of sentences, single words, spoken gently and slowly. It's hard to find any meaning in them. Push the figure. Who the hell's Masiak? Who's Masiak again? Do we know this guy? Is that that's not the doctor, is it? Masiak. Eve? Mentioned in one of the notes. Mentioned him once in the second. Oh, is it one of the soldiers? Is that what that is? So, oh. Without opening his eyes, the man clumsily waves his hand at me, then covers his head with it and freezes. Try to take the metal item out of his hands. Man, what is this? The man waves his hand again. This time he grabs my arm without opening his eyes. He turns his head towards me. I recognize him. He's one of us. Try to snatch the item. Leave, can you fucking hear me? I won't let you take her! The man clenches his teeth with the fury of a maniac. Saliva flows from his mouth. He's hurting her. You will tear her arms out. Hit the man and grab the item. Give me this damn thing, son! What is this? Don't! Leave her! Give me the damn thing! What is it? We're gonna burn this fucking thing to the ground! Jesus. That's a flamethrower. I beg you! Give her to me. Whoops. Oh my god. Wait, so what do you even do in this instance? Like... I mean, can I not wake these people up and save them? I tried. Ah! There's no tomorrow! There's no tomorrow! Die! All of you, your dreams and what you believe in are gone! There's no world to go back to! What the fuck? How can I not save them, though? Can I not save these guys? Like, what the fuck is this? What are you doing? Ah! This! Leave us alone. Fuck you! And you. Ah! Chicken for dinner, chicken jockey. Lava chicken. Mass murder! Please, no! us. Well, maybe so. But this beast won't live on. No. Oh my, look how many there are. What is it? Is it like an eldritch god? Oh my god. Chicken jockey. Jesus. So what do I do? Can I escape? How do I get out? Where do I run to? Get me out of here, son. Holy shit, there's a way out. Skeleton. Scorpion fatality. Oh my lord. Ew, get away from me. The fire's coming. Yes, it is. You die! Crawl to safety, you scum, you verminous goblins! Well... Oh, shit. Help! Please! Get me out of here! Save me! Dude, look at... Ew. Look at my cheeks. Crawl to safety. Somebody save me, please. Oh my god. I look disgusting. How do I get out of here? Crawl through the fire. That's okay. Dude, I am Anakin Skywalker. Ooh. Oh my god. That's a fucked up ending. What the fuck? Burn the being. A great fire consumed the woods for a couple of days, gradually claiming many of its inhabitants. Burn the being. That's creepy. They call it the being. The visitor, right? It's very eldritch. It's very, like, out of space. You know, like, how did this thing come to Earth? Why is it putting people in dreams? The fire consumed the the last road leading to the heart of the woods. I mean, that is creepy. The doctor who did not wake up, even as the flames came closer. The three outcasts wearing old rags and scrap who, grief-stricken under the enormous, completely burned tree, didn't even attempt to run. Grief-stricken under the enormous, completely burned tree. The elephant family who did not leave their house at the swamp, even as the flames started to consume it. The chicken lady who set out into the woods in search of her sister and lost the way. And the last living inhabitants of the flooded village consumed by the flames at the very end of the road leading home. Look Outside, but Polish. I mean, Look Outside was a Canadian game. But not everyone perished. Who lived? The doctor? No, didn't he just say he died? The little musician hid in the old hut with the trapdoor leading to the underground tunnels. When the fire went out, the trapdoor opened and the boy left the woods. Really, the musician lived. DLC with the musician! Just kidding, the studio went under. Actually, they didn't want to make a new game. So people said. Pietrek did not live to see the fire. Before the flames appeared, he rose above the trees in his rocket made of scrap. As he looked through the small spaceship window, he smiled for the first time. The Milky Way's stars looked as beautiful even now when moving away at a huge speed. I mean, Pietrek's dead. Pietrek is dead, though. A large part of the village survived, hiding from the fire in the vast barren clearings. When the fire went out, and the incomprehensible whispers and calls ceased forever, they saw incoming helicopters above the destroyed land. The fate of the man with the wolf's snout remains unknown. So what the hell was it? Is the Wolfman even a real person? What the fuck? Hi, Mochi. Wait, so that's... Is that both the endings? Is that both of the endings? I think so. That ending was creepy. I mean, you know what? I kind of saw it at the end. If you put the pieces together, it doesn't seem so insane. So, whatever that creature is, arrived on Earth, spawned on Earth, whatever that creature is, I don't get it. That creature basically puts people to sleep, and then what, feeds on them? The military got involved. It was its own, like... Ew. So it has to put you to sleep to feed on you. You know what? I've seen this, so... This is actually... It's not an original concept, but the game is creepy. It's very, like, I guess it being an eldritch creature is fucking cool, but it's... There's an episode of, You know what this... There's an episode of, The X-Files, where Scully and Mulder, I think that's their names, the two main characters, they end up going after fungus. Like, they get a case, and it's like, oh, we heard of people disappearing in a fungus land or something, like up in the hills. And they go investigate, and what ends up happening is a fungus takes them underground, and it puts them to sleep, and it tries to eat them as they're sleeping, and then they can still dream on. So, like, that's kind of the vibes I'm getting from this, outside of, like, you know, this has a fucking eldritch horror. I mean, that's cool. I do like that a lot. I like aliens. If that's an alien, that's cool, right? Because they call it the being. Oh, it's very well done. It is. This game was cool. Was this a, was this an indie game? Alien equals cool. It also creates copies of each other. What the fuck? No, this is cool, man. That's creepy. I feel like by the end of it, you can kind of see that coming a little bit. Maybe I've just seen that concept before a few times. If you haven't seen stuff like that, I mean, in Love, Death, and Robots, that's there. There's an episode of, like, an alien show, I forgot what it was, that had the same thing, where bugs put people to sleep, and they eat them as they sleep, but they're allowed to dream on. You know? It's for the sake of this game, though, it being some... So is it eating them? Is the creature eating them? Is that what it's doing? It's feeding on them like the roots, right? It's sucking up their nutrients into it. Consuming. Yeah, that's horrible. How did the old lady saying good morning not give it away? When you look in the mirror, you're shown to be hideous. What mirror? What mirror? What are you talking about? There's a mirror in the pig shed. I never went to the... I was in the pig shed, but I never... Really? I want to see that. What? Darkwood mirror. Oh my god. Is that what I look like? I'm mutated. What the fuck is... What is that? This is what you look like in the game. You know what that is? That's also the, that's the icon for the chameleon, upgrade. That's what you look like. That's your character. Wait, so you are rotting. But that's not reality. That's a fabricated existence. So is the entire game a dream? That's exactly what that was, no? The entire game, it's not a dream. Wait, so when do you get snatched by the creature? Is the road home not the road home, it's the road to the creature? The town part is fabricated. That's the dream. The road home is a lie. Yeah, because it leads you to the being. Wow. I was gonna say, you know, there are parts of the road that look worse. You can see people mutating on their way home. Shouldn't they technically be fine on their way home? If they're leaving the woods? Remember how the trader said that you're going into the maw of the forest? It did say that. Yeah, he said that. This game was good. This game was really good. You know what? What do you give this game? Out of 10, we're going to watch Darkwood videos. What do you give this game out of 10? 7, 8, 9, 8.5, 8.8, 9.5, 8.7, 9, 8.75? What the fuck? I mean, as a playthrough, I'm gonna give this game... I'm gonna say this game, I liked it probably just as much as Look Outside. I'm not gonna lie. I think just as much as Look Outside. I might have rated Look Outside a little bit too highly. I gave it a 9. It did what it had to do. No, I don't think this... The biggest problem with this game, I think, was a bit of its gameplay. The gameplay, the inventory system. There's a few, like, quality of life things that I think could have been different. The VOD for Look Outside is on YouTube, yeah. You had to play Look Outside twice, though. Well, we restarted the game, yeah. I wish the nights were harder. I agree. This was... you know what? This game actually wasn't even that scary compared to what I thought it would be. The atmosphere of the beginning of this game, when you only have the very limited field of view... One sec. When you only have the very limited field of view, this was one of those few games where I was actually holding my breath quite a bit. Like, there was a tightness in my chest where like, everywhere I walked, you know, because you don't know what's behind you. You don't know It had no jump scares. It had a few. It had like somebody sitting in a room yelling like, but it really was just the atmosphere. I would say, I don't think this game is the scariest thing I've played, but it is very, very dreadful. I think that's maybe the word I'd use. It's a dreadful experience. It's very atmospheric. Everywhere you look, it feels hopeless. You know, the sound design's amazing. It's not that it's scary, it's that it creates a tense atmosphere, like you're constantly expecting the worst. Exactly, that's exactly what it does. It's dreadful, right? It's like the impending dread of like walking 3 feet in front of you because you can't see it. I like this. I thought this game was awesome. Especially since apparently it was made by 3 people, you guys said? 3 people made this game. That's impressive. This game is very fucking cool. Apparently 3, that's what people said. If you want to recommend games, join the Discord. Well, the Steam guide. We're going to watch videos on this game. We're actually going to watch videos right now once we're done wrapping up the rating. This game, I'm going to give this game. Everyone said like 8. Somebody said 7. 7 is too low. 7 might be too low. This game was longer than expected. You know what? You know why it was a little long? It's because I was very thorough. You know what I didn't read was the fucking journal. I should have read the journal. I completely forgot the journal even existed. I should have read the journal. I did read a few entries from the journal, but I never read each and every one of them. And they're simple too. I should have read them. Like, you don't even think you have a journal, to be honest. You never press the button. I know, I touched it maybe like 5 times. I always forgot the thing existed. Always. I'm gonna give this game... The journal's art was creepy. Yeah, it was very weird. I don't think I can check it because I'm already at the epilogue. I don't think you can open the journal in the epilogue. I never found out what happened to the doctor. Your first playthrough was 55 days? Really? That was 35 days for me. I'm gonna give this game... The doctor went mad, yeah. So the doctor is still technically... Wait, is the doctor under the tree? He's not under the tree, right? The doctor died. Was he at the being? I like how they call it the being. I like how they called it the visitor in Look Outside. I really like aliens because you can't comprehend them. It's the horrors of, like, deep space. Something from beyond our known consciousness, our galaxy, right? Things we just don't understand. Aliens in gaming are cool as fuck. Like, remember in Elden Ring? The finger? Creepy. I'm gonna give this game... I've been very generous with ratings as of late, but, like, you know, there are 9.5s. There are 9.5s. Subjective 9.5s. This game, I think, deserves what Look Outside got. I think, to me, I'm going to give it a 9. I want to say 8.5 to 9. The lowest I could give this game is 8.5. The lowest I could give this game is 8.5. To be honest. I think I'm at that point. Like, it's a very compelling and intriguing game. AC fans in shambles. Bro. Do a 9 for all the stuff you missed. There probably is... Well, you know what? Listen, Anime Titan suggested AC. Listen, Armored Core isn't a bad game. It's just lacking soul. It's lacking flavor. It's not a bad game, though. I actually thought it was fun. I'm going to say, it could be a 9.75. It could be 9.75. How could Darkwood have been better, I think is the question. What could have made it better? If I give the game like an 8.5, what makes it not a 9.5? Or a 9? The combat was a little jank. I wasn't really a fan of the combat. I think the creature variety was lacking. The safe house options could have been cooler. The middle mouse button quick attack was a mistake. Can you not change it? Days could be longer, bigger inventory. Difficulty in different ways, probably. Somewhat more intuitive combat. I believe so, yeah. The combat in the game was kind of weird. No infinite health lamps, no infinite health chairs. Those were overlooked for sure. How many in the... Well, you know what? I don't think the creature variants were actually very exciting. I don't think they were very exciting. I'm not gonna lie. You had savage men, dogs, human spiders, and, like, bird lady and swamp creature. I think I was expecting a lot worse for, like, the atmosphere of the game. The centipede guys, too. Yeah, they were there. Well, the moose... Okay, there was a moose. The chompers. Yeah, I guess there was a few. I mean, so what's the lore behind that stuff? What would be the lore behind those creatures? Because if this alien landed, the dogs and the moose would be the natural wildlife. They'd have the rabbits, the natural wildlife. And then you've got people being infected by bugs or something? They are mutated humans, but how did they get mutated? I guess we have to watch the lore video. Best game in the last month? Last of Us 2? Maybe Outer Wilds? Mochi! Hi, baby! Hi, little Mochi! Hi, buddy. The forest consumes them and replaces them with fungus copies? What the fuck? Copies of people? What? Why, though? But, like, why would it need to replicate people? Is it taking over the world? The Steam Bible about the lore. What would you guys want to watch? Do you want to have me read the lore on Steam, or do you want to watch a video on the game? I would say the video. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to read it. We read a bit in this game, and by God, I can't read. I'm having a stroke. You reading will kill both of us. You're not wrong. This game is cool. Again, you know what? I'm going to lock the rating in. Here is the rating as a first playthrough. As a first playthrough, I'm actually going to do two things. I'm going to drop the rating of Look Outside to 8.5. And I'm going to give Darkwood... I mean, I got to give it a 9. I can't. Both get a 9. They're very unique. Both these games get a 9. No, I'm not going to cope. They're 9s. Both of those games are 9s. I mean, it is subjective. It's completely subjective in terms of what you enjoy. But the biggest thing for me is that this game is so unique, and I haven't seen it anywhere else. sound design, the atmosphere, the weird shit that goes on. It's all disturbing. It's all original. You know, the idea of the being coming out of wherever and putting people to sleep, I feel like I've heard that before, but it's done very well. Winging it as per usual. I think 9 is a good spot to be at. I think 9. Like, it's just... Maybe that's too high. Maybe that's too high. I think I'm being way too generous with games. I'm gonna give it like an 8.5. It's gonna go 8.5. No, 8.5. 9 is too high. Yeah, 8.5. 8.5. I think 8.5 is completely valid. Bro, I don't think 7. I think it goes above a 7 for sure. 7 is like a standard good game. It's above, it's like a little bit above average. Like, the craziest thing about Darkwood and Look Outside is that they're both indie projects and they're both extremely thoughtful. There is a lot of shit and attention to detail in these games. It just stands on its own 2 feet, and you can remember it super vividly. And again, you know, it is my own personal enjoyment. After the event, will you go back and give the best game Red Dead 2 a 10 out of 10? After the event? Is the event gonna end? Maybe. 1 sec. So that is Darkwood then. It's a very thought-provoking game, for sure. Like, how did the doctor end up in the forest? How did they even see this stuff? Oh, sorry, 28K is not blank. 28K is Claire Obscura? Claire Obscura? Obscura. And Ghost of Tsushima. You know, I really like aliens in gaming. I like the creepiness of the unknown. I think it adds another layer of, like, what the fuck to everything. You know? Because it's just not something you see done well. And I think for the sake of Darkwood, it was done very well. You wouldn't even have a single fucking clue that you were dealing with an eldritch entity for like 90% of the game. At the end of the game, I mean, the tree, the burning of the tree, the assimilation of people, like, what the hell is that? Right? By the end of it, when you... When it says it's lulling you to sleep, oh, it's so nice, the smell and all this stuff, you're like, wait, something's wrong here, clearly. You know, even when you're in the tunnel, remember when you have to go through... Hang on. Let me ask you this. What happens if I fail the tunnel sequence? Remember that giant mouth that opened up and closed? What happens if I failed that? The infinite hallway with the roots, that's another one. You go through the burned tree. Oh. The tunnel is the hardest way to achieve the ending and you managed first try? Is it really? That wasn't that hard. Was it? Let me bring the baby. Baby. Come here, baby. Yes, Baba. Hello. Hello, baby Moach. Wait, so what happens if you fail it then? Mochi. This is Baba. Ah! This is Baba. Ah! The mouth could kill you if you have bad timing. Oh. You can only burn the tree then. Oh, you never see the military camp. Really? Hmm. You know, I'll say this. Darkwood is a game that you have questions that you want answered. Where is the tree from? Where is the military flying in from? Who is the doctor? Who am I? You know, what I gathered playing that game is my character, and through the military camp, is part of an operation to see this tree or this forest. And we ended up crashing in the woods, and shit hit the fan. Shit did hit the fan, right? What's up? Who the doctor is, maybe he was with us, I've got no clue. But that's a creepy game, eh? Alright, well, YouTube, we are done with Darkwood. I'm going to give the game an 8.5. Yeah, that's good. That is good. I do like that. I think, again, maybe a bit more variety in the enemies. Maybe like a better inventory system. I think a lot of the issues had to do with gameplay. The combat was pretty janky. You know, melee weapons are a little bit weird to use at times. One sec. Go! I don't think from the story, you know, side of things, I liked it a lot. I don't think I'd change anything. Government volunteered. The doctor volunteered to help the villagers before they knew it was an alien. It's an alien? Oh, the doctor was there trying to help people. Oh, wait, so the doctor was in the village helping people before whatever the fuck the tree was arrived. So why is it in the form of a tree? Oh, I guess that makes sense then. But then why did we find a picture of him on the helicopter? Or in the helicopter? Why did we find the second half of the picture in the helicopter? Like, I thought he came in with the helicopter. You know, he did mention he was trying to save them, though. You know what? We've got questions, and I'm sure they will be answered. I think it is safe to assume we should watch the video. So, if we want to watch a lore video, which one should we watch? To get to the woods, you need to be with the military. He was working with them to get in and out. The woods are near impossible to get in and out from. I guess that makes sense, if no one's allowed in. Well, everyone kept saying the Pyrocynical video was like 8 fucking hours. That's way too long. That's something I'd do in my free time, which we don't have. We don't have free time. Everything we know we learned from the lore videos, so just watch it. Lamau. Well, if we watch it at 2 times speed, it's only going to be 4 hours, right? And that's 4 hours. What about 1.5? There's an hour-long video by a channel called Cosmic Hour. It has a dev interview. That game is... When did this game come out? When did Darkwood come out? Does anyone know? How old is this game? 2016? No way. You're trolling. This is not a 2016 game. 2014? You're trolling even more now. What? 2017? I thought this game came out in like 2020. 2014. 2017. Holy shit. This game is 8 years old. 2014 was early access. I thought this game was recent. You know what, then? For the sake of the game coming out in like 2017, I feel like if they had gone back in and changed some of the gameplay to make it a little bit more not so clunky at times. I mean, this game's like a certified classic. Well, not like modernize it completely, but I guess so. Modernize a bit of the combat and stuff. Yo, Code Cane, 84 months. Thank you, man. Well, it's not that people didn't do good games, but this is an indie project. It's amazing. You know what? You know what's crazy? I don't know which concept I like more. For those who... Okay, I'm curious. For those who watched me play Look Outside, do you like the concept of Look Outside more or Darkwood more? Which one of those do you prefer? Darkwood both? A lot of Darkwoods. I mean, Look Outside is really cool. I don't know. Both of them are great in their own right. And they're both kind of eldritch horrors. Well, it's not... It's the concept. I'm not saying, like, the game of... whatever the entity is in Look Outside versus the entity of Darkwood is what I'm saying. Like a cosmic space horror that's drifting through your solar system, and you can't look outside for 15 days. Entity would be Darkwood. I mean, Darkwood's entity is some sort of like... Where'd the thing come from? Where did the creature come from in Darkwood? I don't think it's a basic tree. Out of space. From a meteorite out of space, really. So it's actually an alien. You know what? We're going to watch the video. That was a cool fucking game, though. YouTube, we are done with Darkwood. Folks, I'm going to give the game an 8.5. Very memorable. Extremely memorable. Probably one of the most atmospheric games I've ever played. It was one of the few games that you have a tension in your chest over, doing everything. It's almost sickening with how the game makes you feel, right? Like, everywhere you look, everywhere you walk, everything you do, you're doing it holding your breath. It is so strange. And that's a feeling that I don't enjoy. I really don't like that. Well, that was something. Folks, YouTube, we are done. The next time you see me, we will probably be on... Well, you could join us now on Twitch to watch lore videos if you'd like. If not, we will be on... probably later tonight or tomorrow for Growing My Grandpa. The next game we will be playing, because we are playing Bloodborne on Friday... So Bloodborne's right here, Friday. We're actually now on this tier. We have to go back and play Split Fiction at the end of June with Rainsden. And since the next game is Bloodborne, we will be playing Growing My Grandpa right there. All right? If we finish that game, which we should in about a day, not even a day, if we still have time before Friday, we can maybe do Papers, Please. All right? So with that being said, folks, YouTube, take care, be well, and I will see you guys the next time we get on. Peace, peace, folks. And join us on Twitch for the fucking lore video. We want to know what's going on. It's demonic. It's demonic. Goodbye, YouTube. All right.